Hello there, good morning everybody. It is Wednesday the 24th of May 2023. I think it's the 24th anyway. It is the 24th, yeah, I had to double check that. It is 5:30 a.m. in the morning and I've come over to the new Everton Stadium at Bramley Moore Dock this morning to do my midweek video of the stadium. Come over really early because I've got work today. Also wind is still a factor. It's quite windy at the moment. It's a little windy this morning, to be honest, but I'll do my best, do what we can. So yeah, my midweek it's just giving me a beep, I'm not sure. Gone through a red light as well. My midweek video is where I get up in the air, cover some of your questions and comments that you put to me from my weekend video. Okay, have a good look at it. So yeah, we'll get up in the air now. Just want to say as well, I've got a guy coming this morning called Mike. He's popping here this early this morning to meet me, to give me a ticket for the game on Sunday. So yeah, really appreciate that. He said he's going to get down here for around 5:45. So I'm going to start my video now. But yeah, he's given me his ticket, so I just wanted to give him a mention. Do you know what? He wouldn't even let me pay for it as well. He's upgraded his lad's ticket because his lad's not going. And yeah, won't even let me pay for it. So fair play, Mike. Really appreciate it. So I wanted to give him a mention. Anyway, gonna get up in the air now and cover your questions and comments on this build. Let's go. Okay guys, so as you can see, starting place same as usual, right outside the east stand, going up. The drone is just being pushed slightly to the left. There is a bit of wind, guys. Okay, so I'll hopefully be able to do what I've got planned today, but I'll do my best. There is a bit. I've just had a strong wind warning already, but I am 71 meters up, so to be fair, that could be why. So anyway, as the wind will use the battery quicker than usual, let's get straight into these questions and comments that you've put over to me. Starting with, who have we got? Starting with Colin Gray, who says, "Hi Nick, great video again. Thanks Colin. Hope your son is. How's your son doing? Sorry, hope he is recovering well." Yeah, he is. He's recovering just as expected. Colin, he's doing okay, thank you. Just wondering if the access tunnel on the east stand is staying, or is it due to be closed off once complete? Okay, Colin. So the access tunnel is. So we're right outside the east stand. The access tunnel, as we know, is. So let me come down. I can come lower. The access tunnel is this one here on the left. Now the access tunnel there, Colin, where they're taking everything in and out at the moment, that is temporary. We do know that that's a temporary tunnel. So the actual once it's done and that's filled in, or whatever they plan to do, the actual, like, the tunnel for access will be up at the northwest corner, up there. Is where it will be, and there's going to be a road kind of round, I think, to round that north stand. But yeah, the access tunnel will be up there, Colin, in that northwest. Okay, so we do know that one down there on the east is definitely a temporary access, mate. It won't be there all the time. Will be filled in, or whatever they plan to do. Okay, but we'll head round towards the northwest as well to have a little look. Okay, I think Mike's just turned up to give me this ticket. Yeah, he has. Yeah, give me 1 second. Yeah, okay. So that was Mike had turned up to give me the ticket that he'd got for me, and like I said, wouldn't let me pay for it. So Really appreciate that. Not on video today, but I'll be sitting next to him on Sunday at the Bournemouth game, so you will see him then. So anyway, next up, I've got Chris Grimes, who says, awesome video, Nick, but how are they going to get the sag out of the north stand roof trusses? Okay, Chris, so we'll have a look at that now, what you mean. But I am informed, kind of reliably informed, that the sagging is completely, so it's in here, guys. Where am I? There. It's through here. I mean, that looks less than what we've seen before already. There you go. See there. Yeah, as I was about to say, Chris, I'm reliably informed that it's supposed to be like that. It's part of the design. There is no sagging. There's nothing wrong. Kind of thought that anyway, because if there was, I just thought we'd have well heard by now that there's, or maybe not heard but seen. We'd have seen them doing something. Is what I thought. You know, if there was that big a problem with that, we'd have seen something being done by now. But there's not. It's supposed to be like that. Is what my information is. And you know, like I say, it's got to be right, because they'd have been doing something with it by now, wouldn't they? If there was something wrong. So as far as that goes, guys, information is the north stand roof trusses and steel is exactly how it's supposed to be. Looks a little bit looks like it's sagged, looks a little bit bowed, but it's exactly how it's supposed to be. Okay, so we've cleared that up. It was spotted when, as soon as that was like ready, it was spotted straight away by a few of you who were commenting on that for a while. But yeah, like I say, I'm told that's exactly how it's meant to be. Okay, right, next up we have Peter Collins, who says, brilliant footage again, Nick. She's got some sexy curves on her now. Question, Nick. I agree, yes, she has, especially around the back, that west end. Question, Nick, do you know when the plaza steps will begin construction? Cheers. Okay, the plaza steps, Peter. So we're looking at west stand, isn't it? So let's go up and get round there if we can. We'll travel right up this north stand. Having a look, and what I'll do as well, just whilst I'm doing that, I'll share a couple of photos now. There's one. That's looking from like the south. What would that be? The southwest corner at it, and you can see the steps at the back there. And the next one, okay, that's looking kind of from this kind of angle where I am. It's kind of northwest-ish. So that's where the steps are going there. At the back, right there, guys. So your question, Peter, is, do you know when the plaza steps will begin construction? Cheers, mate. Peter, I don't know for a fact, if I'm totally honest. I don't know for a fact, but I think it's going to be very late, if I'm honest, because I think they will need to make sure that they don't need that area. Like, as you can see, there's like cranes there now, and cherry pickers and stuff, and scaffolding in that, and they're going to need access like to the back, aren't they? So I think fast bike. I think it will be when, you know, closer to the end. If I'm totally honest, when they don't need that access. I wouldn't expect it to be anytime soon, Peter. Like I say, I don't know for a fact, but that would just be my kind of thoughts and understanding on it, that it'll be a lot later, and we're not going to see that anytime soon. Anybody know any more about that? I could be wrong, Peter, but that would just be, you know, my kind of almost like commonsensical answer. Anybody know any more, any different? Please let me know. And next up, I've got Steve Heckle, who says, are there any plans to put a ferry terminal in place for match days so the Plazzy Scousers can come over? The Plazzy Scousers like me, Steve, from the Wirral. So let's have a look. It would be good, wouldn't it, if there was some sort of terminal, like kind of right there. Straight over from like Seacombe Ferry. Seacombe Ferry is... Where would Seacombe Ferry... Where would Seacombe Ferry be? Oh, that's it there. So, straight over from there to there would be great, wouldn't it, Steve? But no, there's not. There's definitely not. Who knows in the future? Hey, who knows in the future what they do? Imagine jumping off there, just going straight to those like plaza steps that we've just mentioned, straight up the plaza, off the ferry, straight up the plaza steps. Be superb. Do you know what? It would also probably help with like getting fans to and from the game. You know, like coming from the city centre, because they could do like they could like obviously, you know, do a kind of water shuttle down to the pier head. I think that would be really good, but as far as I know, Steve, there's absolutely no plans for that whatsoever. Unfortunately, it'd be great for me. Really would be good for me. That it'd probably be good for like parking stuff as well, cause, you know, like, kind of like a park and ride, but with a ferry. Be great, Steve. But like I say, as far as I'm aware, there's no plans for that. Unfortunately. Anything we hear? Anybody know any different? Or think any different? Does anybody think it would be good? Does anybody think it would be bad for any reason? Does anybody think that there's a reason why they shouldn't do it? Let us know. My opinion is it'd be great. I don't think that's Everton's concern as well. On staying on that one, Steve, I don't think that's Everton's concern. I don't think they'd be bothered, you know. I think maybe in the future, who knows, if traffic becomes a problem or something, maybe it's something they'd not just Everton but like the council and that would consider. Massive cost though, wouldn't it? Huge cost. So as we know, when it comes to that, they probably wouldn't. And look at the Isle of Man ferry terminal that I cover as well. That's like gone years over. It's not going to be ready till March 2024 now, apparently. So that's gone like years over and millions. It's like doubled in budget. So it's a big job. But yeah, who knows? Right, Robert Tui says, any idea when the blue supports come down off the south stand, Nick? I've just come round to look at the south stand here. I'm just taking a walk. I've frozen in the air because I'm taking a walk down to make it better for the drone. South stand support. That's. I think they'll be coming down soon, Robert. I'd expect them to be coming down. I'll tell you what. I might be able to see them from the back. Yeah, I think I'd expect them to be coming down very soon, if I'm honest. Within the next couple of months, surely, because they've got like that west stand. As you can see, that angle from looking at the west stand is great, isn't it? You know, the back of the west stand with the curve. It's superb. Sorry, just to digress off that question a bit. But there you can see the blue supports, and I think, you know, this back one. See the back ones there? Are they actually still connected? Let's have a look if we can zoom in. Yeah, it looks like they are actually, doesn't it? Let's move to the next one. Yeah, they are at the moment, I think. But honestly, Roberts, I can't see that being too long, you know. They'll be coming down soon. I'm going to take a guess, everyone, and say that by July, what are we now? We're like June next month, next week. I'm going to say like July, they're going to be down. I reckon, because we've got, like I say, we've got the West Stand attached. The East Stand roof's getting like built down there, so that won't be long before that's up. So if we come round here and have a look, you know, it's only the East Stand now, that bit of roof there, it's not on top, isn't it? So they'll have that up in a month. That West Stand went up really quick. They'll have that up in a month. And I reckon those blue supports will be gone by July. Or during July. Anybody know anything about that? Any thoughts? And moving on, move back round to the West Stand now. Moving on to, I think it's my last one. I have Craig Welsh, who says, great videos, Nick. Thanks, Craig. Been watching from when you first started. Thanks very much, mate. Appreciate your support throughout. One question: what part of the ground do you think you'd like to sit and watch matches from, or reserve a season ticket? Fans will need to start thinking about this in the next few weeks. Okay, Craig. So personally, South Stand looks amazing, doesn't it? I think they all do. Personally, I think I'd like to be in that West Stand up by the Mersey there. Reason being, for me personally, I think that's where I prefer to be. Personally, for me, I prefer sitting like a side view of the game, so I can like see it all. You know, it's great sitting behind goals and stuff like that. But personally, I just like sitting like on a when I go to a game, I like sitting on one of the like the lengthways stands, so to speak, so I can like see the full pitch and just watch like kind of left to right. You know what I mean? And I think that West Stand for me will be the one if I can. What about everybody else? I reckon loads will want the South Stand. Loads are going to want that South Stand, I think. But Craig, what about you? Where would you prefer to sit? And everybody else too. What are all your thoughts? If anybody, I know they've already sorted some hospitality things out, I believe. So has anybody got anything like reserved, or you know, put money down, anything like that? Let us know, please, guys. Let us know. But yeah, guys, that was the last one. Thank you very much for all those questions. I'm going to finish up there. I've no idea what time I've gone to there, because I did stop a little bit in between. The drone's being blown about a bit, so I'm going to bring it down right now. Okay guys, there you go. That was my midweek video of the Everton Stadium at Bramley Moore Dock, nice and early on a Wednesday morning. As you heard, I said at the beginning and during it, Mike turned up to pass me the ticket for Sunday once again. Really appreciate that, Mike. Hopefully you will get on camera with me on Sunday. We'll have a chat about the game and that whilst we're there. I think we're all nervous about that game, aren't we? 3 points desperately needed there. You know, it's in our hands. We can't ask for more. We win the game, we stay up. What else can we? Do you know what? If we don't manage to do that, yeah, got a dent on it. Oh, honestly. Anyway. Let's not talk about that until Sunday. So yeah, guys, a few good questions on that there. Let us know what stand you guys would prefer, please. Being really interested to know that. The North Stand sagging, covered that, and as I said, that's certainly meant to be like that. South Stand, blue supports, when are they coming down? And a few things about the West Stand as well. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that one. I'm going to be over here at the weekend do my weekend video, having a good look round it. Then I will be at the match Sunday. Huge game. If everybody going before, welcome the coach and all that. Got to get up for it, guys. Got to get right up for that game, haven't we? And I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that, and I'm sure you all will be, without me telling you that. But come on, you Blues, we need to stay in that league, don't we? It'll be another fight next season, but at least we've got to be there. Anyway, guys, I'll see you then. See you at the weekend, a nervy weekend for us all. Please like, share and subscribe. I'll see you then. Take care, everyone. Oh yeah, for any of my branded clothing, email address, website and all that, it's all down there. Thanks, guys. Take care.